5. Leroy, quarter step to 5.
All right, so plywood flooring follow-up. The plywood flooring again has been here for about a year. This is the same room that you saw in the installation video. The flooring itself held up great. We have had a few minor scuffs and gouges and things like that in the flooring. We've had a lot of these little kids in here running around. They like to drag things across the floor, and we do have a few gouges, so you can see here. Yep, here's, well, that looks like a scuff that would come out. There's one right here. It looks like something got scratched. And a couple right here. So this is right at the entranceway, right at the doorway. The dark stain really hides those, and you can only see them kind of up close and when you're at the right angle. When you kind of back up away from the scratches and stuff, they kind of disappear into the flooring. The polyurethane finish that we put on here was about, I think it was 4 coats, maybe 5 of the polyurethane. It holds up extremely well, and it resists almost all scratches unless you're dragging something very heavy across the floor. I actually did another flooring in here, and we've got our little dog here. These paws right here, and those nails, those run all across this floor. Get it. Go ahead. So that polyurethane really does hold up very well. I used 2-inch brad nails instead of 1.25 inch. I got a new brad nailer that could take the longer brads. I liked the way that it secured these down to the floor a lot better. So I would highly recommend the 2-inch nails. A lot of people have talked about face nailing and how awful that was and everything. You can see, you know, each one of the little nail marks, and again, that's kind of customary with a farmhouse type rustic flooring. You know, this is a 3/4 inch plywood. You can blast that brad nail a good 1/4 inch under the surface of that plywood, and it's going to hold in there just fine, and you're not going to have any problems with those nails working up or anything like that. The destroyer right here, this dog, probably one of the cheapest flooring materials that you can use, and I like the way it feels. So we've been very happy with it. I don't have any complaints, and like I said, I did kind of show the scratches and stuff, and I think that's completely acceptable for us, and actually it doesn't take away from the look of the floor at all to me. So.